Okay, here's a tutorial on how to edit your website. And I'm going to begin with basic login and the location of things, and then we'll get into on how to edit. So first thing you want to do is go to your web address, dev.qigauge.com, and you're going to use / and go to wp-admin, and that stands for WordPress admin. Once you do that, actually you'll get an email first, and it'll let me sign out. You'll get an email first, and you'll set your password up to whatever you want it, and then once you're logged out and you go to WP admin, like so, it'll bring up your simple login information, sign in, hit remember me or whatever, log in. Once you're in, on the left side over here is going to be your dashboard. This is basically the entire admin section. I'm not going to show you much in here, although like you can go to your pages and see there's a bunch of random pages in here. But all the pages that you guys or I use for your website are in here. Automotive, about, contact should be in here somewhere. But anyway, you don't need to know a whole lot about here. There's theme options, color options, etc. All that's in here. But again, what you're going to do is you're going to hit Visit Site up here at the top. And once you're logged in as an admin, you have this bar up here at the top. Basically, once you're logged in, you can visit and browse your website. And at the same time, you can click Edit with Page Builder. You can edit page by, I'll show you the difference. You can hit Edit Page, change the name of it, but as you can see, there is no information here because this site is set up with Page Builder. So you can either go back and edit with Page Builder, or you can edit it right here. So let's click Edit with Page Builder. And sometimes takes a minute to load because it is loading a lot of information. But you can edit anything on this page, and I'll briefly explain the structure behind it. So this blue here is a section. This is this whole section right here, where this blue line, when you're hovering over this, the blue dotted line surrounding it is that section. There's settings for it. You can save it, duplicate it, move it, or delete it. What you're going to hit is the settings, and you're not even going to do it on the section. The section is for me to add stuff in. This might be a separator here, things like that, to help the page function. So we were discussing how you would edit text. So what you're going to be doing is editing, like you can edit this title right here, and in order to do that, you just click the settings, the gears, and right here is the text that you want to change it to. So from there, you just go to font settings, and you can change the size or the color, or the font family and all of that. But again, I've already done all of that, and so you just basically have to change the text, and the text would change at that point. Same with these step boxes. Hit the gears. So here's concept. This is box number 1, and what you do is the up and down arrows. This is your title right here. It shows up right there, and then this is the subtitle underneath it. And then there's all 3 boxes right there that you can edit. You can add more boxes, like I think Jeff said he wanted to add one there. You would click Add More. You would name it, we'll just call it New Category. and this is example. Close it out. You close this out, and it's going to show you that fourth one. There might be a setting to make it actually 4 rows wide, which I don't see. It looks like you can only go 3 wide before it looks awkward. I wish there was a setting you could change the column, how many you could fit, but it doesn't look to be possible. So if you do add 1, it's going to be down here. So you might as well add 2 more if you're going to do that. If you like that and you want to save it, nothing is saved until you click publish. This makes it go live. So once you make a change in here, then you hit publish and it will go live. Like if I just X'd out of this page right now without hitting publish and came back to it, this would not exist, this new category. But I'm just going to go back in. Instead of doing all that, I'm just going to hit X here, delete the new category, shut that down, and we're off. Okay, same goes for here. These setting boxes, you can change the image. So all you got to do is select image, and this is where I'll show you how to upload images as well. This is called your media library, which you can also get from that dashboard on the left side, but really you don't need to be in there unless you're going to change an image at a certain spot. So I've clicked select change image. I can choose any one of these images here and hit OK, and we're good to go. So if you like this image, you can hit insert, X out, and there's that image. One tidbit. You don't want to mess with these too much, but you can. I'll show you a quick tip. If you think the image is too big, we can change this column. Basically, this section is a full section, full width of your website, and it's considered 12 out of 12. This right now is 6 out of 12, which is split in half of the page of this one. So you have 2 columns. We can change that by saying, let's go to 4 out of 12, and then we can make this 8 out of 12. So what that did is it shrunk the image, and it expanded our content over here. So that's something that a minor change that you can know how to do on the fly if you want. If not, you can just say, hey Ryan, this image is too big, can you mess with this and make it look better? I'm going to go back in here. That image is too big. Let's go ahead and change that out. You're probably going to want more of a horizontal image. That's a vertical image. And it was automotive, so I don't know. I'll just do this. It's still huge, isn't it? We might be able to go in here to this image box setting and change. No, we can't change the size of it. Can't change the size of that one. There's probably another image box I could put in. These are vertical images, so I'm just going to go back to a horizontal one. And that fits much better. So it's kind of what we had, but it's a different photo. So if we wanted to make that change, you hit publish. And what you can do is hit view page. I always just open link in a new tab. So then I've got my editor over here. I got site view over here, and this is live. So it made our change right here. We're good to go. Again, let's go back to here. If you want to edit this, Go to settings. Here's your title. So I've put in a span class. This is a little bit of HTML coding mixed in with this title. This BR here stands for break. It's like basically hitting the enter button on your keyboard to change it to the next line. So this is on the next line underneath the other stuff, and we gave it a class of bold. So what that span does, this says everything inside of this coding is bold, which makes this stand out. So if you get into things like that where you just say, hey, that's over my head, whatever, that's fine. Just tell me what the way you want it, and I can change it. But don't. If you want it to stay the same, you could just go in and highlight this text here and just change everything inside the code, and you will be good to go. This title element option stuff, this changes padding, which moves things up and down. You can space things a little bit. And this live color here shows that when you make a change to this, it does happen live, so you can see it right away. I'll just leave that there. Set that to 15, that's fine. So as you can see, this had some extra space, not really lined up with the top. So when I hit refresh, it's probably going to move up a little bit. Yeah, it's more in line, so that's a little bit better. So there's just little things you can do like that. But really, when it gets down to it, you can browse, go to a different page. As long as you're logged in, you can hit edit with page builder. And go into that page, and you can hit settings, and you can change any text you want on any page, just like that. Basically, log in, go up to the page you want to edit, hit edit page builder up here, go, click on your gear on that blue or green, I should say, button with the gears, settings, go in, edit your text, and you're done. Really easy. When you're done with that, you're done with your changes, make sure you click publish or it won't happen. I don't need to change anything. I'm just going to hit leave page. Same with all this stuff. Edit with page builder. Next page. Go in, there's the title right here. You can change that. Here's a section. This has got a title here, and it's got a text box here. I didn't really like the way this was displayed. So let's see what's going on here. This little thing here makes this bigger. Trying to find our text. What did I click on? I must have clicked on the wrong thing. Oh, there it is. It's in white. Couldn't see the text because it was in white because it has a blue background. Okay. I'm just going to hit center left. Not center left, justify left. And then I'm going to make this like heading 4. I'm going to X out. Yeah, that looks a little better. If you want to change that text or get rid of it, you can do that by hitting X and getting rid of it. If you accidentally do that and wish you didn't, don't click publish. Also, let's say I'll show you something real quick. I'm going more involved than probably you want to, but I'm going to copy this text so I don't lose it, and I'm going to delete this text box. It's gone. Once you hit that X, it's gone. I can't Command Z, I can't undo, I can't do anything. So I'm going to hit add elements. I'm going to search for text box. I just literally drag this up, and I'm going to put it right underneath here. I'm going to hit the settings to configure. I'm just going to paste that text right back in. X out, then I'm good. You can hit publish, and then you're fixed or whatever. So you can add elements as well. You just got to know what was there before. These are, like I said, these are separate photo galleries, and they got different titles which you can edit. And then we would just have to go in and edit. I think we can add into, yeah. So here's our photo gallery. You just add in individual images for that gallery. So if you've got a lot of driver airbag pictures, you just hit add more. Hit your edit button, select image. And if you want to upload images, it's real easy. Let's say I got your folder open here on my desktop. You can just take one of these photos here and just drag it in over, and it will upload into this library, and then you can click it. One thing though you may want to do is look at the file size. Like this is 7.8 megs. You do not want that photo to load on your web page at that file size, because it's going to slow things way down. So we got to make sure that the photo itself is low enough resolution that it doesn't slow your website down. If you need help doing that, I can do that. I have actions in Photoshop that automatically size things real quick. So I can do that if you need, or whatever. So I just wanted to throw that out there. But that's how you upload an image. You just drag it over, and then you can select it. Trying to think what else. Let's view the contact page real quick, which I can add staff members. I'll work on that. But again, edit with page builder. So here's a contact form that you can edit. I can add in other fields. I can hit add more, and I can add whatever field name I wanted to name it, and it would add it in. But this is set. We don't really need to add more. I'll figure out the staff member thing on how that's going to work. But again, Google Map, you can edit just about everything on here. If you want to edit this slider at the top, this is on every page. You click this little arrow here. It says hide header, and then you're going to click your settings. The reason I hide header is because it's hard to get unless you do that. Here are your slides options. These are the 3 different slides. Basically, I just have an image in there, and then maybe a caption that comes in. Slides from the left, and has gauges and fixtures. It's the text, small title, big title. You can put links in it, all kinds of stuff. So, but I can edit all that as needed. But again, pretty quick tutorial. If I went too fast, just pause it. Start again. If you have any